Dear friends, you must have heard this gospel, some of you 30, 40 times. Even youngsters, at least 10, 15 times. Two servants about forgiveness. There are many kinds of forgiveness. If you go to the Google, 157 kinds of forgiveness. I place before you just 3. Emotional forgiveness, outburst of emotion, sympathy, compassion, pity. I forgive you. A mother does it many times. Obligatory forgiveness. I am afraid of the punishment. As Munna says to her sister, mother wants him. So he is sorry, not out of real conviction, but fear of punishment. Or we say sorry, fear of a desire for a reward, obligatory. Sometimes in confession, our repentance is just out of fear, guilt. It is a good confession, could be better. I want to tell you 2-3 lines about forgiveness is a journey. From the dark point of pain, hurt, to the bright, shining star, it's not an immediate thing. There is an area, there is a journey. Sometimes we call it gray area. Sometimes we call it desert experience. Forgive and forget is a myth, sometimes preached by some preachers. I may reach the forgiveness, but the memory can remain lifelong. There's nothing wrong with that. Let me tell you. In my own case, there was a terrible pain and hurt when I was in Rome. I made a confession. I said sorry to that person. I came back. 1981, when I made my first charismatic retreat, then I realized I had not yet finished the journey. There was still some pus, some pain, some hesitation. And there, in that charismatic retreat, I completed my journey of forgiveness. And I got a chance to go back to Rome again, and I met the same person. The memory was there, but there was no the sting, the hurt. It was just a memory. And I hugged him when he came and wished me. He was much more senior to me, and he did not remember at all. But it was a genuine hug, a real hug, because the journey of forgiveness was complete. Here, today I want to tell you forgiveness of a different kind. Some of you might have thought of it and did it. But I think we could try if you have not tried it. In South Africa, there is a tribe called Bambesa, Bembesa. This Bambesa tribe has a very interesting custom. When a person in that village has committed a crime, something wrong, the entire work in that whole village stops. Nobody works. Nobody goes to school. Nobody plays games. All of them gather in a big open area in a circle. The man who committed the wrong, he is seated at the center of that circle. And one by one at a time, the child, the woman, the man, they come to that person and they just speak his good deeds, his acts of kindness, his skill. Only beautiful things what they remember, one by one. There may be some 50, 60 people. So it takes a few days. But then at the end, It's a celebration because the person is smiling. The person has totally changed. See how they love me. And there is singing and dancing, among African tribes, and hugging. My dear friends, who has done it? Surely Jesus. Minutely, if you read the gospel again, just 2-3 examples. One, there was a big crowd with Jesus. He left the crowd, went in that gully, looked at the tree, saw that shorty man. Are chor, niche jao. You have done lot of corrupted things. Did he say that? What did he say? Zacchaeus, come down. I want to have dinner with you. The good of Zacchaeus he highlighted. Can you give one more example? I usually call it SWATW. SWATW. Samaritan woman at the well. How did Jesus approach her? He appreciated her ability to give water. Give me water to drink. He did not begin. I know you have no husband. You have had 5 of them and the present one is not your husband. Never. Slowly, gradually, he helped her to open up. But he started with a positive point, appreciating her. And the last, John 15:15. I call you my friends. Please reflect sometimes when you are alone on the bed. He made us his friends. He made us his brother and sister first. First he made us his friends. The goodness in the Jesus Master. And then we committed a sin. And that's why sometimes the Judas in me, friend, are you betraying the Son of Man with a kiss? My dear sisters and brothers, Jesus loved us first, appreciated the wonderful good things in us. And then when we said sorry, he forgave us. Has anybody tried this technique? I know of a woman. I came to Mangalore 2020, August or September. And this woman, I just suggested. So when her teenage son, 11th standard, he had started binge drinking beer, glass after glass, glass after glass. ऐसा होता है आजकल. And she saw the signs of alcoholism. When her son was in good mood, she would call him in private to her bedroom. Baba, sit down. You have grown almost 6 feet. You have got such a good body, good figure. You look so handsome. One smile, the girls all fall for you maybe. You are good in studies. In the church, you are singing in the choir. Time after time, occasionally she did that. At the end of 2-3 months, he got it. That Christmas was the last beer Christmas, 2020. New Year, he never drank. And even today, he is without any drop of alcohol. And just the other day, he came with his dad to ask a blessing. Father, bless me. I'm going to the States for higher studies. So, Ukethamo, the Babembra tribe, Try it. Amen.